guys, and welcome back to another Flintstones review. It was supposed to be up last Friday, and now it's almost Friday again. So I can't even really say split the difference, it's just a day early this week, so there you go. So this is for the episode Impractical Joker, which starts out with Fred once again getting Barney with one of his practical jokes. This time, Barney's just out watering his yard, and Fred is stepping on the hose while Barney's not looking. Barney's like, wow, the hose stopped working. I wonder what's wrong with it. He's shaking around. Fred's like, oh, you don't shake it. You gotta look down it. And, of course, as soon as Barney goes to put it in his mouth to, like, blow in it, that's when he takes his foot off of the hose and just right into his mouth. Because, of course, Fred finds this hilarious. Barney is not amused. He goes home. And he's telling Betty about what happened. And they both keep listing off, like, this long laundry list of things that Fred has done to him, because of course. And as they're doing this, there's a knock on the door, and it's not Fred. It's actually somebody saying that Barney has won a contest, for a change. A jingle writing contest, and all he has to do is recite the jingle that he submitted, and he wins, like, $500. And he manages, and he gets the $500. There you go. They decide they're going to split that money between the two of them. But first, Barney gets an idea of how he is going to prank Fred back. But he's going to need Betty's help for this. He's going to need to borrow her half just for this because he wants to pretend he is a counterfeiter. And he's going to make a fake machine down in the basement and hang up every single one of the brand new crisp $500 bills since the guy who gave him the prize money said it was fresh from the mint. So, he sets this up all downstairs. He gets Betty in on this. Gets Betty to go over to Fred and Wilma's house and talk about how she's so worried about whatever it is that Barney is doing. She doesn't know what he's up to, but he goes down to the basement for hours and won't tell me what he's doing. I'm sure he's up to something. I'm sure he's up to something illegal. And every time a car goes by, she's like, oh, I hope it's not the police. And of course, now curiosity is getting the better of Fred, which was the entire point, so he decides he's gonna go snoop. And as soon as he does that, Betty lets Wilma in on the joke, just so she knows that Barney's not really up to anything. But don't tell Fred, because this is the whole point, is to get him back. So, she agrees, keep it quiet. Fred goes over, he peeks in the window to the basement, and no sooner does he realize he sees Barney slams the shade so he can't snoop on him. So, of course, now Fred is that much more curious, so he goes through their house and goes and knocks on the door, because he wants to know what is up. But because Barney's not actually doing this, he opens and he's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll show you my new project. Leads him in, shows him his machine. Now all he has to do is turn this crank, and out comes a brand new, crisp dollar bill. And look at the quality of this. This quality is so good, it's better than the real thing. I mean, feel it. Just feel it. And Fred's like, I don't want to touch it. I don't want my fingerprints on that. I don't want this tracing back to me. And I'll go on, feel it. I mean, these are so high quality that once they get into circulation, people are going to think the real ones are fake. It's going to be great. And Fred's like, oh no, I gotta get the hell out of here. I don't even want to be guilty by association. Bye. Yeah, it's like that. They could have stopped there. But Barney's like, no, this is too fun. I want to keep going with it. Fred is genuinely freaked the hell out over this and takes the next day off of work to just follow Barney around and make sure he doesn't spend any of what he assumes to be fake money. So, anyways, yeah, it's like that. Hold on, I have a tickle in my throat. Okay, sorry about that. So anyway, he decides he's going to follow around Barney everywhere he goes and not let him spend any of what he thinks is this fake money, and he's going to just pay for everything for Barney throughout the day. And as soon as Barney realizes this is what Fred's doing, he decides he's going to exploit it a little bit and decides he's going to go on a shopping spree, of which Fred is now footing the bill for all day long. And next thing we see is him at home, surrounded by all the stuff that Fred just bought for him. And Betty's like, oh no, Barney, don't tell me you already blew the whole $500. And, oh no, I didn't spend a single cent. Fred bought all this for me. And Barney Rubble, you go return that stuff right now. And, oh, come on, Betty. Let me have a little fun with this first. And she's already thinking this has gotten out of hand at this point. So she tells Wilma what's up and everything, and the whole gig, and Wilma's like, yeah, you should have seen how white Fred's face got when he started looking at cars. So, yeah, she's like, I'll have him return it all. Don't worry, by tomorrow, so Fred won't have to pay anything. It'll be fine. And so, meanwhile, Fred's trying to take all of what he thinks is the fake money as well as the fake money-making machine and everything. He's gonna go bury it. Except, he encounters yet another thief. This show seems to be really big on robbers. But anyway, I guess it's a cheap plot device, but anyway. So he's held up for it, and Fred tries to explain that, I can't make money for you with this. My friend's the one who knows how to work it. Fine, take me to your friend then. So he hauls all of it back to Barney's house, and explains what's up. Now Barney's like, but, it was a practical joke. Practical joke. That doesn't actually work, and that's actually real money. Yeah, you explain it to my boss, Max. Max the knife. Nice touch. I like that. Nice little detail. Anyway, I'm like, oh god, Max the knife. Oh god, what are we gonna do? So on the way there, as they're walking, Barney's like, I just remembered, it's my birthday today. It's just like, yeah, well, happy birthday. It's probably gonna be your last. It's like, well, no sense both of us going in. Yeah, so how about you go in and I'll stay out? And the robber's like, no, you're both going in. So they both go in. And he explains to the boss that, yeah, these two jokers don't want to make money for you. And he flips the light off. They're pleading for their lives. And then the lights flip back on, and it's a surprise party for Barney. No one's actually in danger. Both wives come out, and they explain, we hope this cleared you, or not cleared, hope this cured you both of your practical jokerness. Oh yeah, we're not gonna do it anymore. We're cured of that. It's all over now. And they realize how lucky they are to have wives that would break them of that and everything. And it ends on a cute note. But anyway, it's a very Flintstonesy plot, as most of them are. Sometimes they don't quite hit, but this one was pretty good. I'd probably give it like a 4.5 out of 5, only because by the time it started hitting the end of it, it was starting to lose my attention span, but most of it pretty decent. So, anyway, those are my thoughts on this one. Curious to see what the next one will be next week, or whenever I get around to doing the episode. So, anyway, you guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, see ya.